How y'all doing today? It's your girl, Beaverly's with Tried and True Financial Services, where our mission is to help entrepreneurs with the ABCs of finance to simplify your budgeting, your accounting, budgeting, and business credit processes. Tonight, we are going to talk about some budgeting basics for entrepreneurs. Okay, I just want to get in here and talk about some basic fundamental steps that I see a lot of people zooming past. You're zooming past these steps and it's really not benefiting you because how many of you know that there is a process and you need to trust the process? So today is Tried and True Tuesday, and we are going to talk about budgeting, the B and the ABCs. All right. So one of the things that last week we talked about was the benefits of having a business bank account. So I laid out some fundamental steps even there, because what I'm seeing is a lot of people want to skip past fundamental steps in order to hit the home run. But how many of you know there is a process? And so if you trust the process and you follow the process, things will work out a lot smoother for you. So when it comes to budgeting for entrepreneurs or for business owners, the first thing you need to know is that every dollar you make is not yours. That's the cold hard truth about it. Every dollar you make is not yours. Stop being so quick to spending your money up, running your money up. And then when you look around, you don't have no money to pay yourself. You robbing Peter to pay Paul. All right. You don't have no money when tax time comes and you got this huge tax bill and you haven't paid any estimated taxes. You looking crazy because nobody wants to write a huge check to the IRS at the end of the year, especially if you don't spend the money. You don't have the money. All right. So one of the main things that I try to encourage all of my business owners in the very beginning is once you have your business bank account set up, or while setting up your business bank accounts, you hear that? It's plural, more than one. You need more than one account. I recommend at least 4 accounts. Depending on your business model, you may need more than that, but the standard rule of thumb that I recommend is at least 4 accounts. Okay. You need one account for your operating expenses. That's the account that your money is going to flow into. That's the account that you're going to pay your expenses out of. So that might be a checking account. Okay. Hey, Nell. Yeah. And so you want to at least have an operating account. All right. And then you also want to have a salary account. So whether you're on payroll and you're paying yourself a W-2 because you're structured as an S Corp, then however you want to code that account, it's for salary. So whether it's for payroll or if it's for independent contract, 1099 work that you're going to pay yourself through an owner's draw, that you have a salary account set up. Okay. And then you want to have a profit account. Profit, because everybody, we want to participate in the profits of the business. So when it's all said and done and you've paid everything, what's left? Are you going to get profit sharing? A lot of times we hear the big 3 at the end of whatever their fiscal year in or their calendar year in, whatever their year in is, a lot of times they will pay their employees profit sharing. Okay. And so you want to have a profit account set up for yourself. And then you want to have an account set up for taxes, for your quarterly estimated taxes. Now that's based on you being structured as an LLC and you take an owner's draw, then you need to make sure that you're paying your quarterly estimated taxes. But if you're an S Corp and you're set up that way, then you're on payroll. And so you're paying your payroll taxes when you pay yourself and your team. That's one of the misconceptions that I like to talk about. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but that's one of the misconceptions. A lot of times people talk about set up a S Corp so that you don't have to pay self-employment tax, but you may not have to pay self-employment tax, but you are going to have to pay payroll taxes. Know that. Okay. So again, the 4 basic accounts that I recommend that you have set up is your salary account, your profit account, your operating expenses, and then your taxes. Now let's talk a little bit about how to allocate those funds. So off of every dollar that you make, you want to, and these are rough percentages. These may change based on your business model, because as a service-based business, my operating expenses might not be as high or as much as a product-based business, because you have to buy supplies and things like that. Okay, and so you want to go ahead and set up these allocations. These are the recommended allocations that you should set up. So about 30%, it could be more, for salary. So on a regular cycle, whether it's out of each check you make or each deposit you receive, or if you want to do it weekly or monthly or quarterly, there is no set in stone timeline. You get to decide. That's the beauty of a budget. You get to decide how this is going to all work out. Okay. But whatever the cycle is, then you're going to take 30% of the income that you made over that period of time, 30%, and move it to your salary account. All right. You want to take about 10% and move that to your profit account. All right. You want to maybe leave 40% in your operating account, your in the expense or supplies or whatever you need to keep the business running. And then about 20% for taxes. That's going to cover your federal and state taxes if you have state taxes. If you end up having more money left over in your tax account because you rocking and rolling and you writing off your deductions and you maximizing your deductions and you keeping more of your money in your pocket because you're working with tried and true financial services and we got it popping for you, then you might not need 20%, but 20% is the rule of thumb. So off of every dollar you make, you need to allocate, move your money. Every dollar needs to have a destination. Okay, so you want to move your money into these various accounts so that when it comes time to pay taxes, you go to your tax account and you get that money and you pay your quarterly estimated taxes, or you pay your taxes when you file your tax return, however that works. All right, when it's time to pay salary, you can go to your salary account and pull that money, move that money out of there to cover payroll or to take your owner's draw. And then your profit account is basically like quarterly bonus. I recommend quarterly bonuses. You want to reward yourself for the hard work. In every budget, you need to make sure that you have some room in there so that you can celebrate your wins, because we are winning. Hello, somebody. That's what Chanel said earlier. Come on, somebody. Chanel asks, what other ways can profits be used besides profit sharing? Well, profits are just that. It's profit sharing for you and or your team. Okay, you might want to use your profit sharing account to have an annual Christmas party. You might want to use your profit sharing account to buy year-end gifts, Christmas gifts for your clients. You can use the money however you want to. That's the beauty of a budget. You set it up for you to use it based on your business model and what works for you. So there are several different ways that you can use your profit sharing. It's kind of like your fund money, and you can even call it that. You don't even have to call it a profit sharing. What I like to do is, for myself and my clients, I recommend that, when you go into your online banking and you have the opportunity to give your account a nickname, have fun with it. What are some of the nicknames that you all have? My nickname, who know my nickname? How many of y'all on here know my nickname? It's not Valise. Okay, and it ain't Queen B. It's not Queen B. It could be, but that's not it. But we all have nicknames. Give your accounts nicknames. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. Make it easy for you. So when you get ready to go in there, that yeah, Nelly Belly. Make it fun so that when you go in there and you get ready to move that money, it'll be fun. And I don't know about you. Maybe I'm wired differently. But I enjoy being able to take care of my business. I enjoy being able to pay my bills when they come due. That's a blessing. That is a blessing, that when it's time to pay your bills or your expenses or whatever, that you have it to do it. Don't let your money have a mind of its own and just go off and doing whatever it wants to do, because it'll be partying all the time. Hello, somebody. And you don't want your money partying on you all the time. Give every dollar a destination. Do it on a regular and a frequent cycle, whether it's Freedom Friday or Sassy Saturday. You sit down and you're going over your budget once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month. Whatever, at the end of the day, you get to decide. I'm just here to advise you and encourage you and tell you that you need to do something. Do something different than what you've been doing, and you'll get different results. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, the same thing, and expecting a different result. When are you going to change your mind? When are you going to renew your mind? When are you going to try something different? When are you going to set your intention, decide what matters most to you in life and in business, and then take some measurable steps to achieving that? Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Let's do better. It's your girl, B. Valise, with Tried and True Financial Services, where we educate entrepreneurs on the ABCs of finance to simplify your accounting, budgeting, and business credit. And if you'd like to have a more intimate conversation with me, a more personal one-on-one conversation with me, I do offer a free one-time, and I keep track, one-time free 20-minute consultation so that I can help you. And then I can let you know how I might be able to help you even the more beyond these tips and these nuggets that I'm sharing with you. So go ahead, check out my website, sign up for some of the freebies, stay in the loop, and let me know what it is that I can help you with, how I can help educate you in the space so that you can be winning in life and business. All right. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. It's been real. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. I look forward to seeing you guys next week for Try and True Tip Tuesday. Peace.